Oh my god, yes, I know. Yes, I know, PlayStation. Item on my wish list is on sale. Good lord. Check these levels real quick. If it will let me. Okay, so we're live. Okay. Just this? Alright. One Piece. I forget if I've streamed this before. If I have, it's probably been years. This is a 6-year-old game, by the way. Can't believe this game is already 6 years old. So, like I said, I don't remember if I have streamed this, and if I did, it was long time ago. So I guess I'll kind of give a refresher. I played this when it came out, and I've played the previous Pirate Warriors. I played Pirate Warriors 3, and that was a fun game. This one was kind of unexpected because we went so long without another Pirate Warriors, and when this came out, it was like, oh shit, we're getting a new one, because we're finally caught up to Wano and whatnot. So it's like, oh, are we gonna get, are we gonna see Snake Man, Luffy, and all that, and we're gonna play as Kaido and Big Mom and all that stuff. So this was dope. This was awesome to see. But the interesting thing about this game was that when it came out, again, matter of fact, let's just go into this so I can really show what I'm talking about. So this game only has 6 arcs. It has Alabasta, Enies Lobby, Summit War, New World, Whole Cake Island, and Wano. That's 4 pre-time skip arcs and 2 post-time skip arcs. For perspective, the previous one, Pirate Warriors 3, had almost all the major arcs. It was probably the most comprehensive One Piece game campaign to date. But this one, it feels like they just wanted to cut to the chase and just get to the new stuff, which, it's understandable, but, part of me also wants to go, it'd be nice to have one giant story, like to have a definitive One Piece experience. It's understandable why they did this, but, it's like, whatever. But what I was going to say about this is that for a while, with it only having this many arcs, most of the focus went into Whole Cake Island and Wano, obviously. Most of the focus went toward the new stuff. And with that being said, most of the DLC characters were focused on the new stuff. So the DLC characters that we got... Oh, we don't want to look at that yet. Most of the stuff that we got were characters like this. So, Charlotte Smoothie, Charlotte Cracker, Judge, Drake, Killer, some Wano characters. So this was all we had for a while, okay? And after this, we didn't really get much of anything for a while. That was it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I platinumed this game within, the year that it came out. There really isn't that much to this game. Once you beat the campaign and you do all the little bonus missions that they give you, that's pretty much it. It's got a decent selection here. We got a decent roster full of characters. It's a pretty well put together game. But the weird thing about it is that this game went dead silent for a couple years. There was nothing. I was just convinced that this was all we were going to get for a while. But then out of nowhere, I think it was 2022, I think? 2022 or 2023, one of those years. Out of nowhere, we got an announcement for another content cycle with new characters, new modes, etc. I was like, oh shit, finally. I was hoping that this game wasn't going to die that quick, because at that point, it felt like Pirate Warriors 3 was kind of a bigger game. And this one just kind of felt a little bare, if that's how I could describe it. But, the second wave came around, and we got all these guys. This was a pretty big deal. Not only did we get Gear 5, and funny enough, they dropped Gear 5 in this game before we actually saw it in the actual anime, which I think was kind of funny. So we got Gear 5 Luffy, we got Kaido, Yamato, Uda, we got Shanks from Film Red, and then we got Roger. We got Roger, Young Garp, and Young Rayleigh. This was nuts, dude. This was insane to see something like this. And, you know, I can't really think of any other instances where he is playable. I know that in Treasure Cruise, the mobile game, that he is playable. But it's like, wow, you were really going to put Roger in a playable state? And yeah, he's busted. Most of these characters are busted. Roger might be one of the most overpowered characters in this game, surprising nobody. But in conjunction with that, when we got those new characters, we got a new mode, or actually 3 new modes, that really helped the replayability of this game. So we got Yamato's Adventures, which is basically... Actually, 2 of these are kind of the same. Kobe's Combat Chronicle and Yamato's Adventures are basically kind of like survival modes, where you go from map to map to map, just completing missions and getting rewards, kind of. This is a sort of a 1v1 arena thing, where you go 1v1 against certain opponents and you try to, you know, it's kind of like a gauntlet challenge, I guess. But just the fact that these were added makes this game so much more, you know, replayable. Because before this, all we had were the treasure log missions, which, I mean, this is decent enough, because you get a lot out of these. Like, you do get a lot of missions out of these treasure logs. This is where most of your time is going to be spent, aside from the campaign. Now, just, like, what was it, a couple days ago? We had another content cycle with another character pass in the form of these guys. So we have the Egghead characters, Rob Lucci, Bonnie, and S-Snake. But then we also got some wildcard characters. We got Eneru, Z, and King. Now, I want to talk about these 2 right here. So Eneru, this was kind of a weird one, because Eneru was already in the previous game by default. He was, for some reason, left out of this game, for whatever reason, I don't know why. There were quite a few cut characters that didn't make it to the 4th game, but Eneru was one of them, and I was kind of disappointed because I love Eneru as a villain. He was probably one of the more sorely missed characters, and I'm sure that Koei Tecmo knew that. And when they brought him back, they overhauled the fuck out of his moveset. And I kind of knew that they were going to do that when they brought him back. When they announced that Eneru was coming back to the game, I knew that they were going to overhaul his moveset. Because a lot of the characters in this game have a pretty overhauled moveset. And they didn't disappoint. I played as him, and oh my god, he feels amazing to play as in this game. So it kind of makes me hopeful that they'll bring back, I don't know, Gecko Moria, Caesar Clown, maybe even someone else that we haven't had before. I don't know, fucking Don Krieg. I don't know. Z. This is the first time that this dude is playable, in a console game at least. I think he's been playable in like a Japanese exclusive mobile game here and there. But yeah, this is the first time that he's been truly playable. I'm surprised that he wasn't playable in Burning Blood. I thought for sure that he would have been playable in Burning Blood, but I guess not. But yeah, after all these years, here he is. And again, yeah, they did a great job with him. He feels really godlike in this game, really great. And then we got King. Again, really good job on this character and his playstyle. He really, just this big, tall motherfucker, just feels like an absolute powerhouse, like he shouldn't be here. But yeah, as you can tell though, we're still missing a few. We're missing 3 more characters, and I'm going to assume that the 3 extra characters that we're going to get are going to be the last that we will be getting. Because I don't think the game's going to be going this much longer. I'm surprised we even have 3 character packs as it is. So, whatever 3 characters that we're going to get, I don't know who they're going to be. They could be anybody. I really don't know who they could be. I do hope that one of them, though, is a returning character from Pirate Warriors 3, though. Like Caesar Clown or Gecko Moria. Somebody. But, what am I going to do here today? So, what I thought I would do... Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this. So, in conjunction with this recent update with these new characters, they gave us a new rank system. They gave us a new rank with S+. So as you can tell, I've already gone back and I've already gotten most of these S ranks and all these missions. But now, you can go back and redo all of them again to get an S+. And why would you do that? Well, apparently they made an incentive if you decide to do all the S+ ranks. You get 3 rewards out of it. You get 3 skill slots for all your characters, which, I mean, that's decent. I mean, it's better than nothing, but I don't know, I don't know what I was expecting out of it, but 3 skill slots, that's not bad. So, what I thought I would do for the stream is just kind of go through most of these. I might only cover the East Blue for this. I might dedicate each stream for each category here. So, like, for this stream, we'll do East Blue, then the next one we'll do Grand Line, the next one we'll do New World. Because there's a lot. There are a lot of missions here. So let's test out Eneru. Boy, we spent a lot of time talking on that, didn't we? I'm sorry, I just had to go over all that shit, because there was a lot to go over. This game has a really funny history, you know? This game has a really interesting history, so... Alright. Eneru time. So as I said, he feels so much better to play as in this game this time around. That's not to say that he was bad necessarily in Pirate Warriors 3, it's just that this time he just feels so much more refined and much more realized this time. Like, his AoE just kicks ass, dude. And of course we get this awakening system where you can awaken and your moves are hella fast. Just, I love this, dude. Also, howdy to the 3 people that popped in. I don't know who you are. I don't know if it's anybody that I know, but it's always weird when I decide to just play something random, even though I'm primarily known for doing Castlevania stuff. Sometimes I'll just do some wild card game that nobody expects, like Doom, or SpongeBob, or One Piece. Gotta mix it up. Keep you on your toes. Did you know, Mr. Torrens, that I have more interests than just Castlevania? Did you know that? I like that move where he summons that giant gold orb and just kicks it. Yep. Turns into a giant. Normally that has a cutscene on it, but sometimes the cutscene just doesn't trigger and it just happens. I think it's like I think it's because if the camera's too close or if the camera's in like an awkward position, they just don't play the cutscene. That's probably why it happens. Ace and Sabo appeared. Where the fuck are they? Over here in this little valley. God, you know what? This is like Vampire Survivor sometimes, in the sense that, like, when shit starts to get really hairy, you just can't see anything that's going on screen. I can't even imagine how this is going to look on stream either, because it's going to have, like, that stupid, like, artifacting going on. At least I think that's what's going to happen, maybe. Because knowing my luck, that's usually what happens when it comes to games like this, where there's too much going on screen, and then it just compresses the fuck out of the video for some reason. Hopefully it's not doing that, but I don't know. I also hope that the volume on this is not overpowering. Matter of fact, I'm gonna check that right now real quick. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. That's not terrible. You can hear me. For the most part. I probably just assumed it was loud because of how it sounds in my headphones. Okay, where are we on the map right now? We need to... Okay, we already beat these guys. There's one thing I kind of wish that they would fix in this game, if not in the next game, if they ever decide to make another one, I really hope that they make it to where if you complete an objective early, that it just gets to the point. Because, like, the objective said to defeat Ace and Sabo. I already did that, like, a minute ago. And, unfortunately, it has to go through all this dialogue. It has to let all the characters talk. It has to let all these windows pop up. And it takes forever. Even though I already completed the objective, like, a minute ago. It won't actually... It has to play catch-up. I don't like that. I don't like how it has to play catch-up all the time. It's kind of like how in Borderlands they do that. When you go to do a side quest and you're trying to get the quest done and you have to just sit there and wait for the characters to finish talking before they update the objective marker. I always hate that. And they still haven't gotten that right. They still haven't really fixed that problem. Which really makes it annoying for, like, repeat playthroughs. Especially if you know what to do and where to go. You're like, okay, I'm here. I killed the guy. You want to hurry this along, please? Same thing with this. It's like, you know what to do. You know where to go. You're overpowered enough to where you can kill these guys in like 5 seconds flat. And yet, the objective still has to take a minute to update because you have to sit here and listen to all these characters finish talking. Diamante, Mr. Steven Tyler. I've even heard someone say that he looks like Mick Jagger. Which, yeah, but to me he always looks more like Steven Tyler. I think that is the common consensus anyway, that Diamante looks like Steven Tyler. Man, you know what? Depending on how long this goes, I might not even be able to finish one category, because Jesus Christ, man, look how long it's taken just to finish one fucking mission. Again, I could technically have this done over with quick, but it's the stupid dialogue that just takes forever to get through. Yes, yes, well fought. Now can we update the objective, please? Oh, hey, it's Brooke. Alright. Blah. Alright. Oh, Crocodile's here too, huh? Where are you? Where the fuck are you? Oh, seriously, where the fuck are you? Oh, you're over there. Over there! Over there! You think they're gonna get Eminem to play Eneru in the live-action remake? Do you think that's gonna happen? It'd be a total crapshoot if they didn't, dude. Like, come on, man. You gotta have Eminem play that part. I don't know how well the dude can act, but come on. This opportunity is just begging to happen, man. You need to make it happen. It's been written in the stars for Eminem to play Eneru in the live-action adaptation. You need to do it. Okay, so we got our S+. Nice. Yeah! Alright. Again, that was just one mission. How many more do we have left? We've got... Oh my god, we're not even a quarter of the way done. Jesus, man. Fuck. Not even a quarter. Who do I want to play as this time? Let's show off Roger. Roger. Let's show off Roger. Roger. Let's show off Roger. So as I mentioned, Roger in this game is fucking busted. especially when he goes into awakening mode like this, and then he just turns into this fucking monstrosity. We are just gonna tear the earth apart. I just realized that we're on the same map again. We are still in Alabasta, and I don't know why. Like, you really couldn't go to a different map? What the fuck are you? Where the... Oh, you're over there. Wait, no, there's someone right here. Wait, where the fuck are you? Oh, you're right here. I'm like, dude, where are you? Oh, that didn't kill him? I mean, he is a Kainu, so... Ah, come on, you're stupid... You're... No. There you go, your dumb shield. Yeah, I'm playing One Piece Fire Warriors 4. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've played this game for a long time. I've had it since it came out, and I even got the platinum on it. But since they had some new characters drop a couple days ago, I figured I would stream it. Roger is not one of the, you know, new characters. I mean, he's DLC, but he's not brand new. The brand new characters are like Eneru, Z, King, Lucci, which I played as Eneru in the previous map, and I'm probably going to play as Z in the next map, but I just wanted to show off Roger because he's so busted in this game. Yeah, still no Kuma. Maybe that might be for... Hey, we still got 3 more characters left. That might be one of them. We might get Kuma for the next character pack. That might be a thing. Because this current character pack seems to be very Egghead focused. For the most part, at least. So we might get Kuma. I'm glad that they brought back Eneru, though, because, you know, I played Pirate Warriors 3, and I love Eneru. He's one of my favorite villains, and it kind of always just... I was always kind of miffed by that so many characters got cut out from this game, like Eneru, Caesar Clown, Gecko Moria, Magellan. Like, I'm like, dude, why we gotta cut those characters out? But then you realize that, you know, this game's combat system is a little bit different from 3, so they would have had to overhaul those characters too, and I guess they just didn't feel like it. Maybe they thought nobody really played as Caesar Clown, maybe nobody cared about Gecko Moria, but it's like, come on, dude, those are like, fucking, Moria's a warlord! Like, I'm sure they could do Moria justice if they brought him back again. Overhaul his moveset a little bit, like they did with Eneru. It's just, like, I couldn't help but laugh when I was like, oh look, Eneru's a DLC character, even though he was in the previous game already, by default. But it's like, you know, now that he's in the game, I'm like, okay, I understand. I'm not nearly as upset about him being DLC because, you know, he's in the game now, and because they overhauled the fuck out of his moveset, and he feels phenomenal to play as. He feels amazing to play as this time. Oh, we gotta go around. Oh, there's like a little slit in the building here. Okay, alright. interesting architecture choice. God, that move is always so weird. I don't know how to, like, trigger that one correctly. There we go, get that one off. Damn, dude, are you still alive? Damn, dude. Are you just dodging my shit? There you go, that ought to do something to you, right? No? Damn, Smoker! I hit you with all 3 of my specials and you're still not dead. God damn, dude. That smoke ability don't fuck around. But yeah, I think I'm gonna play as Z for the next map. Because my brother, that's his favorite character. Z is like one of his favorite characters, and he is super hyped about Z being in this game. Stupidly, unbelievably busted Fujitora was. I don't think I played as Fujitora that much. I don't think I would have even been able to remember if he was busted or not. He probably was. I mean, knowing how he is, I'm not surprised. Law was pretty busted too. I think I remember using Law the most because his Shambles ability. Like, if you did the room setup, when you did room, and you did the Shambles, oh my god, that would just tear through everybody. Sadly, they nerfed that for this game. You can't really do that same setup with him anymore, sadly. Can't really do that. Alright, so this time, we're gonna play as Z. His meteor would do so much more damage. Oh wow. Not surprising. Makes sense. Alright, Z. Fitting, because the level name is called A Cyborg Beyond Human Knowledge. We need to level you up a little bit. Let me do that. I need to level this guy up. Let's go for... I'm glad they updated it to where you can do these in bulk, because I hate having to do it individually one at a time. Yes, boost that attack. Get all these stats up, make Z overpowered. Oh man, I'm out of money. Okay. I keep forgetting, like, money is a thing. Like, not only do you need to have the materials, you need to have the money. Anyway, let's see how busted he is. He shoots a giant fucking Kamehameha out of that that arm cannon. Oh, you gotta love it. Yeah, no, that you're right about that, and that is, I do see people complaining about that, and that is one minor criticism that I have with this game, is that they do add a lot of new characters, but they don't add a whole lot of, in terms of levels and extra modes. Like, they did add those 3 extra modes when Roger came out, like the Yamato mode and the Kobe mode and the Roger mode. Those are nice. Those are a nice change of pace. But it would also be pretty cool if we got some extra, like, story levels. Like, if we could get, like, an Egghead level or something like that. Because, you know what this looks like to me? This reminds me, basically, of, Xenoverse. I think what they're doing is they're treating the treasure log as, like, parallel quests from Xenoverse, to where it's like, oh, here's an extra quest that you can play. It's just a random quest. Here you go. Because, I mean, I guess it's technically replay value, I guess. It's something for you to do. But you are right about that, you know, they keep adding new characters, but it's like, I would love to play these new characters if I had more of a reason to play it. Especially for me, because I've already platinumed this game. There's no reason for me to be playing this at all. Like, the only reason for me to be playing this is just to play as these characters, just to see how fun they are. But, like, I've played all these maps. I've played all these missions already. Like, the fact that they had to update it to where they gave us an S+ rank tells you that, like, okay, we're just gonna keep on replaying these quests over and over again. Alright. Alright, what are we doing here? What are we doing? 500 enemies, okay. Oh, there we go. It's funny because, I think it was on Facebook, I think, or no, it was Twitter. When the official account for this game made a post advertising this DLC pack, you know, people were like, why don't you just give us a new game already? Why don't you just give us a new Pirate Warriors game? And I'm like, I see your complaint, but really think about this for a second. Why would they already give us a new Pirate Warriors when we've only gotten one whole arc since Wano? And this game ends off at Wano. Why would they waste their time giving us a whole new game when we've only gotten one whole arc since then? I think what they're gonna do is they're most likely gonna wait until the end of the series. Because, you know, at this point, it's like, yeah, you could wait a couple more arcs, but at the rate the series is going right now, all we have is a couple more arcs anyway. So by the time we get those couple more arcs, the series is probably going to be over at that point. And I imagine that's what they're probably going to be waiting for, is for the series to end before we get a new Pirate Warriors. So in the meantime, we're just going to have to accept character packs. That's all we're going to be dealing with. So, eat up! There's got to be a compromise, though, right? Like, there's got to be something that they can do to, you know, tide people over in the meantime. Like I said, maybe add just one story expansion to the campaign or something like that for Egghead. I don't know. Just add something to have people, you know, just tied over for a little bit. That way they're not waiting 5 more years for the next game to come out. Because that's probably how long we're going to have to wait until the next one is 5 more years. Oh, there we go. Mission done. Is that S+? Yes, sir. Getting an S rank in this game is so easy, man. Well, at least when you're playing as these really overpowered characters. Don't know how easy it would be to get an S rank if I was playing as someone that's like a small character, like, I don't know, Bonnie? I don't know. Do we want to play as King? What else we got? I kind of want to play as Katakuri. He's fun. He's probably one of the most fun characters in this game to play as, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, and very over-leveled, yeah. Oh yeah, already 100% of him. Yeah, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's just do it. Katakuri's got one of the best movesets in this game. He is really fun to play as. Smoothie is your... I haven't really played as Smoothie. I might have to try her next. There's a few characters in here I haven't really bothered to try. Even though I've platinumed this game, there's still a couple characters I haven't even played as yet. He just has so much coverage, man. She's so stupidly broken. I'm gonna have to try this. I like Cracker. Cracker's one of my favorite villains from that arc, just because of his design and just his personality. And probably just because he's such a unique character. Whole Cake Island was just a really unique arc in general. A lot of really unique characters, a lot of really unique abilities. I like that arc. Probably second or third strongest, really. Well, now I'm curious. Look at me zooming across the map. Damn, I forgot how high his energy stat was. I'm not even running out of stamina yet. You know the Cracker glitch where he could stay in his armor? Nah, I do not. I wasn't even aware there was a glitch. Oh. Well, okay. It seems like I only have an infinite amount of stamina when I'm in my awakened state. Okay. Otherwise, my stamina tends to go out on average. I have the anime music pack, by the way. But unfortunately, as is the case, as you would expect, if I try to enable any of the anime music, I will get my stream blocked. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Mr. 2. Oh man, I might have to, may have to end the stream short today. Something came up. Well, that's unfortunate. It's alright, I'll come back to this at some other point. I'll find a time. Find a time to come back to this, and then I'll play this smoothie. Wait, who are we fighting? Crocodile. Okay. Well, he's already almost dead, so... Get your stupid fucking Logia ability out of here. Wait, what do we do? Okay. Okay, so we need to stop Mr... Who the fuck is... Oh, Robin. Okay. Robin. You're not going anywhere. No, my ability ran out. When you do play her, just know that she's the best character in the game and getting lots of... Hey, so far that's been a few of them. I'd say Katakuri's one of them, Roger's one of them. Definitely Enru is one of them. But yeah, I'll try Charlotte, or I'm gonna try Smoothie here soon. I would figure by the fact that she's a DLC character that they would have to make her pretty overpowered. Because, like, why would you make a DLC character, like, underwhelming, right? Why would you do that? God, this mission's still going. Here, let me bust this out. Oh, I didn't want to use this ability. I hate this ability. This one's kind of unreliable sometimes. It feels like it's mostly centered toward, like, being a single target ability. I don't like it that much. Here we go. Use this one. Kaido, Roger, and Smoothie? Okay. I feel like I need to get better with Kaido. I've tried playing as Kaido a few times, but with his... I feel like with his moveset, I feel like he's one of those types of characters that you really need to know how to use and really know how to, like, utilize his abilities properly. Because even though he's huge, he's like the biggest character in the game. Even though he gets a lot of coverage, his moveset is a little bit, I don't know, different. I don't know, maybe I just suck with him. And it's also because maybe I need to level him up. I don't know. Alright, can we wrap this up? Buggy? Yeah, there we go. Wrap this up. Jesus. That was a long mission. Long mission. Yes, Nami. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Now shut up. Wrap this up, Nami. Okay, okay, yeah, 6 minutes. And we still got the S+. Of course. Gotta get those berries.
Gotta get my berries.
Yeah, let me see if... I don't even think I even bothered to touch her yet. Let me check how good her stats are. Yeah, I don't even think I leveled her up at all. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, she's a power type. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I haven't even touched her. Okay. How far can I get her? No, don't use that. Use, yeah, you get on those. Ah, you bastard. Okay, so we can only get that far. Make sure to form change? Does she have that? Okay, well, I assume she has that by default, right? You talk about this? Because I think, yeah, most characters tend to have their form change on by default. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, yep. No? She has one you unlock. Yeah, let me go back to the map. Why didn't you unlock? Smooth Criminal. Okay, nice reference there. Which one is it? Full Force Burst. Is it this one? Juicy Giant. Is that it? Juicy Giant. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. I don't know why I didn't catch that at first. Okay. I'll put that on. You know what? Let's do it real quick. Just because I'm curious. Probably won't be able to finish the mission, though, but I have enough time to at least look at her moveset real quick. Okay, got some good AoE, looks like. Let's see the swerve change. Oh! Apache Chief, E&A, Chuck. Okay, so she just turns giant, alright. Whoa! Damn, dude! Look at that coverage! Dude, that is some insane coverage. Holy shit. Dude, look at that! That's fucking huge! Bro! I didn't think she would have this moveset. What the fuck? Wow, okay. I guess you weren't lying. That's pretty damn busted. Jesus. That is insane work. Golly. Man, I underestimated her. Holy shit. And she's back to being strong. Well, damn. Alright. Unfortunately, I have to go take care of some stuff. Some stuff came up. That's alright. I'll come back to this at some other point. Damn, yeah, she's pretty busted. That's some crazy coverage. I think that might be the biggest coverage in the game. That might just be. Holy shit. Wow. Alright. I might have to level her up, and yeah, next time we come back, we're gonna do a full mission with her. Alright. Well, thank you for stopping by, thank you for chatting, and I will catch y'all in the next one.